What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel on this beautiful day, man. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to keep it brief. The subject today is Errol Spence, and we looking at what he should do next. Because it's looking kind of confusing right now, man. A lot of people got mixed emotions. A lot of people are confused. Me, myself, I'm kind of like just thrown out in the left field right now, trying to process everything, figure out what's going on. The question is, should Spence pull out of the fight? Should he pull out of the rematch and just heal? You know what I mean? Heal up, take some time off, come back, fight somebody else, take a tune-up. You know what I mean? Or should he just retire? He already said F retirement. He ain't retiring. He wants to stay in the sport, keep doing what he's doing, keep fighting. He's a great fighter. Can't really blame him. But is that logical, and is that the best move for him? That's what we got to look at, you know what I mean? He came out, here recently, the last few days, saying he had the eye injury, or he had the cataract in the Crawford fight, and he couldn't see. So basically saying he was like damn near blinded in one eye. And now he done confirmed that rumor that we was hearing about his rib injury. He's saying he had to get a shot in his side before the fight. He got cleared for that. So it's looking like he's saying that he did have a rib injury. So it's a lot of ways you can look at this, man. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he's going through this stuff. I understand that. But at the same time, I can't act like I'm just overly sympathetic towards him for the simple fact you knew all this before the fight and you kept this from the public. I understand. You know what I'm saying? If your rib was actually messed up, you didn't say anything to the public about a messed up rib. We didn't know anything about it. You kept that to yourself and signed the contract anyways. Started preparing for the fight anyways. You know what I'm saying? Did everything the right way. We didn't know nothing about it. We didn't know nothing about the cataract. Didn't tell nobody about a cataract. He said the cataract has been forming for the past 3 years. That means he had it when he was fighting Ugas too. He still dominated Ugas. Even if the cataract got worse since the Ugas fight, he still signed the contract. He didn't make no excuses before the fight. He kept it solid, didn't say nothing. My thing is, once you sign that contract, if you know you got any ailments or anything wrong with you, all that goes out the window. If you ignore it and sign the contract anyways, now it's on you. It's on you. You go into a fight to win. You're not going to lose. If you sign for a fight, obviously you're going in there to get a W or to try to get a W. You're not going in there to lose. So once you do lose, it looks kind of bad when you come out now with the excuses and you're like, oh, I was hurt, or I had this wrong with me, or I had that wrong with me. Because even if it's true, which I think is true, I don't think he would lie. I don't think he's lying, but it's like the fans are going to look at you like, damn, you just making excuses because you signed up to fight anyway. So we don't want to hear that. You went into that knowing that you had this wrong with you. Nobody made you do that. So don't wait 6 months and come out and say, oh, I had this wrong with me. I had that wrong with me. You didn't say nothing before the fight. So now that you lost, don't say nothing now, because if you had won, you wouldn't be saying, you know what I mean? That's how the fans are looking at it. And I can understand that, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's messed up for Spence. He had retina surgery before the Pacquiao fight, had to pull out. And now he's saying he had a cataract, which he just had surgery for it. He had a rib injury. It's like, damn. And it's just a lot of questions surrounding the eye circumstances, the whole situation. Because it's like, if he couldn't see in the first fight, if his cataract was that bad, he couldn't see punches coming. How the hell did he get cleared by the doctor before the fight in the pre-fight physical, because they do extensive testing on the eyes, man. They check the eyes thoroughly because, I mean, these are fighters. So, I mean, they looking for like all kinds of signs of anything like neurological, like head trauma, anything that could be picked up by examining the eyes, concussion, signs of brain damage. They do a vision check too. I don't know if they check specifically for cataracts. That I don't know. But I just know they check their eyes. So it's like, damn, did this doctor like suck? You know what I mean? Or how did he get past that part is what I want to know. How did he get past the eye exam and the physical if he couldn't see out his eye to the point he couldn't see punches coming? And then it's like right after the fight, he requests an immediate he activates the rematch clause, but immediately after the fight in the press conference, he says he wants to do it again. They were hoping by December. So it's like, wouldn't you go after the fight and immediately get that surgery taken care of? If you hoping to fight again in December, when you go ahead and get your eye fixed so you can start prepping for the fight during the summer for December, like why would you wait all the way 6 months later to get the surgery? That means you wait till January. That basically means if they had fought in December, he was going to go into the rematch again, not being able to see with the cataract still on his eye without getting it fixed. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. He couldn't see in the first fight. He was planning on just not doing nothing about it and going into the fight in December, still not being able to see. It makes zero sense. How did he get past the physical? And then if he had a cataract, wouldn't Derrick James have known? Like Derrick James needs to clarify some things. Like in the corner in the fight when Derrick James was instructing him, don't stand in front of Terrence Crawford, circle around him. You never heard Errol say one time like I can't see, or I can't see the punches or anything like that. You didn't hear nothing. Like I'm so confused right now, bro. Like I'm not saying Errol lied, but it's a lot of people looking at it that way, and I can understand them feeling like that. I really wish Errol had just kept all this to himself, bro. Like just don't say nothing. The thing we prided Errol on the whole time was in the very beginning after the loss, he took it like a man. He said, even if I had an excuse to give you, I still wouldn't give it to you. And I was like, damn, that's a gladiator talking right there. While all the fans was making excuses, he didn't make none. He didn't say nothing this whole time. He just kept it G the whole time. And now 6 months later, he's making excuses. I'm like, damn, fool, you should have just not said nothing, bro. You didn't say nothing this long. You should have just withheld that information because now it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? Should you even keep fighting, bro? And if you do keep fighting, why fight Terrence Crawford again? Like, that's bad for your health. Like, we not going to lose respect for you if you just pull out of the fight and heal up and just fight somebody else. Like, you've been champ all these years. Nobody's going to lose respect for you. But you got to look at your life and your health after boxing, too. Like, is it worth it to get back in there with Terrence Crawford? Like, you just had cataract surgery. You already had surgery on your retina a couple years back. You know what I mean? You get in there with Terrence Crawford again, he might blind you in your eye for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Or worse. That's a dangerous fighter. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fight him again. Nobody really wants to see that again, honestly. Most of the fans are saying they want to see him fight Boots. There was a few people saying they want to see him fight Canelo. Me, myself, I want to see him fight Jermell Charlo just because they got history the past 2 years going back and forth with each other, threatening each other. Then Crawford fighting Spence. He's talking to Jermell from inside the ring. I want to see them go ahead and line that up and get it out the way. Crawford said he don't really want to fight him no more after his lackluster performance against Canelo. I hope he changes his mind. You know what I'm saying? Because if Spence pulls out, if he does pull out, I'm hoping he pulls out, then Crawford has to fight somebody or retire. And then Errol will have to heal up and then get back in there or retire. You know, both these guys could retire. Crawford don't have nothing else to prove, honestly. He already made history. But if he keeps fighting, I want to see him fight Jermell Charlo. Errol Spence, I don't want to see him fight Crawford. I think it's bad now. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's confirmed all these issues. And let me go back, because I said he had the rib injury. He probably had the rib injury before the fight. I take it back. What I'm hearing is he got the rib injury in camp for the Terrence Crawford fight. You know, I don't know if this is true, so don't quote me. I'm not starting rumors. I don't know. But what I've heard from somebody that knows Errol, you know, I live in Texas, about 2 hours from Dallas, and my partner is cool with Errol and so forth, right? Not gonna say any names, not gonna say who I know, nothing like that. So I don't know if this is true, but what I was told was that Errol got the rib injury in camp while sparring against a cruiserweight. I don't know if that's true. That's what I was told. That could be BS. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? And that's what my partner was told. That's what he was told. Now I wasn't there. But anyways, if that is true, if he got it in sparring and his rib got injured in preparation for Crawford, I blame Derrick James, because it's like, bruh, you the coach. Why are you getting your top dog, cash cow, number one fighter in the camp injured in sparring before the biggest fight of his life? You getting him injured. You got him in there with cruiserweights going hard, getting rib injuries and stuff. That's on you. That's on you. That's your fault. You getting your fighter injured. And then he got injured before the Pacquiao fight in preparation with his retina. So it's like, you can't keep getting your cash cow hurt. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, I just heard he was sparring a cruiserweight and he got a rib injury. I don't know. That's just what I heard. Don't take that for fake, for 100% authentic, guaranteed, factual information. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But the messed up thing is, now, if Errol don't pull out of this rematch and him and Crawford fight again, if Crawford gets the W, which I'm pretty sure he will, and the knockout will probably come faster this time, he is automatically set up to get discredited even worse this time, because now people are going to say, you had to fight a handicapped, injured Errol that just came off a significant eye surgery to get a cataract repaired. That's the version of Spence you beat. An old Spence that just came off of an eye surgery that's handicapped. And then in the first fight, you couldn't beat a healthy Spence either, because in the first fight, he was weight drained with a rib injury and he couldn't see. So it's like, not only will Terrence Crawford get discredited, but anybody that faces Errol Spence now, from here on, is going to get discredited. They're going to say, you just beat an old, broke down Spence that has health issues. You could never have beat a prime Spence. That's going to be the narrative from here on to the rest of his career. So it's like, damn, you already set up to get slandered for beating Errol now. You know what I'm saying? And Errol's already set up to get injured worse. And to me, it just ain't worth it, man. If I was in his camp, I would just talk to him and be like, look, champ, you made a lot of money. You had a good career. You've been champ since like 2017. From 2017 to 2023, you had some type of title. You collected belts. It's time to hang it up, man. Your eye and all this stuff is more important. You feel me? But he a grown man. But anyways, I didn't mean to make this too long. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think Errol should pull out of the fight and reevaluate his decision to not retire? Or do you think he should risk taking more punishment and keep fighting, and even worse, go back in there with Terrence Crawford? Like should he rethink this rematch, or go ahead and go on with it? Anyways, let me know what you think below, man. I want Errol to recover, and hopefully he does what's best for him, but he's grown, so it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.